So with the Atlanta Hawks having the first overall pick in the NBA draft and them not really having any sense of direction, I want to discuss what I think they should do with their first overall pick. Let's get into it. So the first thing I keep hearing is everybody keeps saying that the Atlanta Hawks should trade this pick, but I don't necessarily think that that's the best decision for the Atlanta Hawks. They're already not really contending, and it seems like they're kind of on the set of a rebuild with the rumors of Trae Young being on the trade block, DeJounte Murray being on the trade block. So it makes no sense to try to trade the pick to contend. Plus, I personally think that if they draft a specific person, it actually will put them into contention if that's the direction they decide to go. I believe the perfect crossroads for this team is to draft Alex Sarr. Alex Sarr is a 7'2" big man who just has so much versatility. He adds rim pressure for this team. And there's talks about them trying to trade Clint Capella, and he would be the perfect shoe-in to replace Clint Capella. Also, I believe that he's going to have such a quick impact on this team, it'll help them if they want to contend now, but then he's also the perfect piece if they want to start their rebuild. So I think just it leads to all the perfect crossroads, and that's who they should try and draft. Even though this talks about he doesn't want to join the team, he's been very distant with the Hawks, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm still going to draft him. I'm going to draft him and try and convince him to stay on our team. It's almost like the Zion Williamson situation where he didn't necessarily want to be drafted by the Pelicans. He wanted to go to somewhere like the Knicks. But once he got to New Orleans, he started to like the city and he started to adapt to his situation. And I believe Alex Sarr is going to be the exact same way. I also believe Alex Sarr's game fits perfectly with Trae Young's game. He's going to be a lob threat for Trae Young to get. He can get his own bucket. He plays great defense. He fills every single thing that the Atlanta Hawks need. But I'm not going to lie, I just don't see the whole situation with Trae Young and DeJounte Murray necessarily working out. And I think that Atlanta needs to do a full reset and rebuild. And I think those are the two perfect players to just give away to a new team to start the rebuild. You have a top 5 point guard on your hands with Trae Young, and then you have a key piece in DeJounte Murray that any team would love to have to just add defense, playmaking, and scoring. Then you have other key pieces that I think a lot of teams would just salivate for, like DeAndre Hunter. They just have so many people that they could just give away to start the perfect rebuild and really just retool and get a better all-around team. You're not really going anywhere. Every year, y'all barely either make it to the playoffs or playing and you get bounced. You guys had that one good season, I believe, in 2021 when you made it to the semifinals and played the Bucks, but you haven't been able to reach that success since. I think the only logical other option in this situation is to try and trade down to even get more assets, but I don't know who you would trade down and get that's going to hold the same value as Alex Sarr. But those are just my thoughts of what I think the Atlanta Hawks need to do for the NBA draft. Let me know if you guys think that they should keep their team, if you agree with me and you think that they should try and retool and rebuild for the future, because there's no point in them trying to even retool, to be honest, because they're going to keep running into either the Bucks or the Celtics. So there's no point in them even trying to run it back. But let me know what y'all think, what y'all would do. NBA Sphinx.